All right, so we got a remodeler in Chicago. So what we want to look for is we want to look for a company that's pretty high up in Google, because nobody's going to be going that far back. So it's got to be a website that is higher up, and we'll see what we got, right? It could be good, it could be terrible. So I know Regency Home is a pretty general. Let's just go with 123 Remodeling Inc. This could be a big name brand that I just may not know about, but we'll find out. So the whole goal of a website is to do two things. One, get a lead, right? Figure out how people are supposed to reach out to you, okay? What's that look like? Could be a phone number, could be a lead form, whatever that is. You want people to reach out, and it needs to be obvious how you want them to do it. And number two is actually build trust, okay? If you don't have any trust built, people are not going to reach out to you. So it's got to be done where you're building up trust and saying the right things to actually convince people to reach out and contact you for their project. And remodeling as a whole, especially because think about it, you are stepping into their homes, right? Where their kids are, their families are. You need to be super trustworthy. And let's find out if 123 Remodeling does that. Now, the very first thing that I see is nice and clean. Okay, nice big white menu bar at the top, got the logo up there, that's fine. However, when you come right in, this, get your dream home with 123 Remodeling, imagine, design, build. I don't like how it's typing, because all these animations and all these things that aren't simple and straightforward, it will actually like create a negative effect. It doesn't show, oh, we're higher class because we can type this out. It's just because it's a moving part. The more moving parts that you have on a website, the less trustworthy it really looks, which is crazy to think. It's just how it is, okay? I do like, though, that when they come in, they have what you're supposed to do. You know, right there, boom, fill out the form if you want, and we'll get in contact with you. Now, the only issue with having a form right here is a lot of times, yes, some people are going to fill this out because they want to get their project started or at least get a quote on this stuff. They're not really quite ready to move forward. So the fact that they have a get started now is great. But what I would do is I wouldn't have a form. I would just have a button right here that just says contact us or get a quote or whatever. Because when you have forms there, it looks like you're immediately just trying to sell them off the bat, which, you know, at the end of the day, yes, that's what you want. However, forms are also just not super elegant looking, right? Have it on a separate page. So that's what I would do. With a decade of experience in making homeowners happy, our mission has always been to provide excellent customer service. I like that. I'm good with, I like the fact that they come right in, talk about how they're different. They're talking about how they're going to create an amazing experience, things like that. All good. We'll come back to that. Services and galleries. Browse our best work. I wouldn't say best work. I would just say browse our work, because then it's like, well, if this is the best, what's the worst? I wouldn't put that in people's heads. Kitchens, condo, bathroom. Love this. Our process, we've streamlined it to achieve. This is a really well done website. Imagine, design, build. Wow. You're gonna see some similarities. I want to show you one of the websites that we've built. Really well done. Here's our reviews. Reviews are big for testimony, for social proof. Okay. People need to know that you've actually done work before, and yes, you're not going to put on a bad review on your website, but just having other reviews to say people in your area have also hired us. Let's show you what they've said about us. It's big. Third party goes a long way with people. As seen on TV, this is huge. This is really well done, because who wouldn't want somebody who's been on HGTV to come over and remodel their kitchen, okay? Really strong, really smart to put the social proof up there, more so than just the testimonials and reviews. Now you're actually seeing videos of them being on TV in the media. That's awesome, okay? And there's no way to really fake this stuff, so that's really well done. More social proof. Man, 93% positive ratings. They're doing well. This, again, this is okay. This is like just hits people in the sense that they can actually see their neighborhood. And then they also have the check your zip code. That's super cool. I like that a lot. Free consultation. This is where I would have put this, right? You can have this this form right here, but at the top, instead of having a form up there, you could have even had just a button that then scrolls down the page. So half your picture, which is supposed to be emotional when you first step in, isn't just this big form to fill out. No obligation, free consultation, tips and inspiration. They've got up to date, looks like every 4 days. I wouldn't necessarily say guest blog because it doesn't show it's actually them. Not a big deal though. 3 ways to schedule call. Man, awesome. All right, so 123 Remodeling has nailed a lot of really good stuff. So when you look at their website and you look at yours, I would really model it closer to what they're doing because they do a lot of really great stuff. Nice big image, they show elegance. I mean, this is a really classy website and you're probably not gonna call them unless you are ready to spend some money. And that's the thing is every contractor that I talk to, I said, tell me about your business. And they go, oh, well, we're really high end and we only want the best customers and we only want people that will pay us a lot of money. Well, who doesn't want that? Literally every single freaking business wants that. They want people to pay them a lot of money and look at them as high end. Yet their websites don't show that. They don't show that they're super high end. They just show pictures from 15 years ago and it's a cheesy website. And if you can't spend a bunch of money on a website, then why would somebody want to like bring you in and pay you 50 grand to remodel their kitchen? This is really well done. Beautiful kitchen remodeling at affordable prices. So maybe they are going for more affordable prices, you know? So they probably could have gone higher end. I mean, because the pictures themselves are really well done. Nice layout. It's a little bit too much text for me. However, not the end of the world. They bold out the stuff that needs to be bolded out. It walks you through them. What they could have done is talk about the emotion behind a kitchen. Why would you actually want a kitchen remodeled? Let me see your PM. So it's about the process, which is fine. From here, be as involved as you like. If you want to be there picking out exact backsplashes as you envision, totally good to go. Choose us. So what I would have done, and I'll show you, here's what we did. Let me scroll back up. We went right for you in this case. Same, you know, pretty similar-ish layouts. But the difference is what we went for is you shouldn't feel isolated from your guests in your kitchen, right? A remodel kitchen should match your style. Some people love to cook, make sure your kitchen fits your lifestyle, things like that. So we're coming in and immediately focusing on you. We then circle it back to our process, your vision. We'll create it while your guests, things like that. But again, this whole page, it's the exact same thing, but one is focusing on us and our process, and one is focusing on you and how this benefits you. And if you want to talk about the process, that's totally good to go. But it's like the same thing of saying, hey, look, we'll give you an estimate, and to save us some time, we will, make sure that we put you on the schedule. But if you flip that around and a company say, hey, look, to save you some time, we'll get you on the schedule. So it's the way that you position things, where if you make it all about you, it doesn't resonate as much because people only really care about one thing, and that's themselves. Okay, so make sure you're positioning everything about the customer. How does this benefit the customer? How does a new style kitchen or an open concept or brand new appliances or whatever it is, how is this going to truly benefit the customer? Okay, they do some gorgeous work. It's really well done. We focus more on the family, right? A kitchen has the power to connect people. Does yours, right? Here at MOG, we're a family-run business. So here's how we spin it, right? We're a family-run business, but here's how that affects you. While we love helping our clients, we also love spending time with our daughters. So we understand the importance of the kitchen, since most of our socialization as a family happens there. Okay, so we take the us and spin it into you and go, look, this is who we are, but here's how it benefits you. And that's really what you want to go for on a website. In sales in general, you take all the great stuff that you do and you spin it into them, and you're good to go. All in all, this website is solid, rock star. They do a very good job. They hit on all the storytelling aspects of it. For the most part, really good job. Social proof, pretty well done. So I would say if you are a remodeling contractor and you're trying to think of, why aren't people filling out the form on the website, or why aren't they calling me, or whatever the reason is, you need to really figure out, are you selling the why? Are you selling the value that a new kitchen or a new bathroom gets you, or are you just selling the kitchen? or the bathroom, which then that turns you into a commodity. And anybody, there's so many remodeling contractors out there that you probably compete with. And if you're all doing a similar kitchen with similar styles, why are you better, right? Is it the experience? Maybe. But how does that all factor into the customer's life? How does this new kitchen affect their day-to-day with their family, with their friends, for their dinner parties that they want to have, things like that. So solve the why and talk about it on the website, and you'll generate way more leads. Thanks.